Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I thought we would do something a little bit different. I'm going to do the get to know me tag. So let's just jump straight in, and the first question is, where did I grow up? I grew up in Norfolk, just outside of Norwich. How tall are you? I am 5'3", so I'm quite diddy. I'm quite small all round really. Nothing really fits me properly. Jeans are always too long, as are gym leggings, which is the most annoying thing. And I am a 28 leg, and nowhere seems to ever have a 28, so I kind of have to settle for the 30 or the 32 leg. Dogs or cats? I love both. I have a dog myself. But I love cats also. I've had cats in the past, but no, I am happy with my little Theenies right now. What is the funniest moment that you've ever encountered? Probably when I was quite young. I was over one of my best friend's houses, Lauren, and we were playing in the garden. I can't remember what we were playing, but she wanted to get a microwave down from her loft for some reason. So I was like, yeah, okay, I'll help you, blah, blah, blah. We walk upstairs, she climbed into the loft and she's like, can you take this microwave for me? This microwave comes crashing down, nearly hits me in the face. I'm petrified of lofts now. Like, I'd never want to go in one again. That was probably the funniest moment ever. Are you in or have you gone to college? I'm guessing this is maybe American or English. If it's English, I've gone to college, but I think in America they call university college. But yes, I did used to go to college. What is your favourite drink? My favourite drink is Fanta Fruit Twist with ice, like not like the big cubes of ice, but like the crushed ice. That is my favourite. What is your perfume? I have two. The first one is Olympia by Paco Rabanne, and the second one is Cerruti 1881. That's really affordable, but I've worn that for many years and it is my favourite. Tea or coffee? I don't like coffee. I only like frappuccinos from McDonald's, but they are just sugar really. But I love tea. Have you ever played a sport, or do you play one now? No, I've never really played a sport. I mean, I signed up for football once and then I was in that for about 3 seconds. But no, I don't really do sport, I just like the gym. What is your favourite movie? Oh god. I really love like Disney films and stuff, so I think probably my favourite Disney film is The Lion King. And then my favourite comedy film is probably Just Go With It. That's really funny. I like Jerry Maguire as well. Jerry Maguire is one of my favourite films. And a really old classic, which is one of my favourite films, is Three Men and a Baby. If you have not seen that, you need to see it. It's got the cutest little baby in it, and it is just such a good movie. Have any books you've read changed your life? The book I'm reading now. Yes, so the book I'm reading now is this, and it is called The Kid, and it is literally probably the most saddest but most amazing book I have ever read. It's so moving and it really is quite eye-opening. So this book, you must, if you've not read it or not heard of it, you need to go out and get it, because it is the nicest book and it's just such an easy read, and it looks quite big but it isn't. It's quite big print, so yes, but it is such a lovely read. Are you single or taken? That's a bit of a stupid question. I think that everyone and their mother knows that I'm taken by the most amazing man in the world. How long was or is your longest relationship? My current relationship is my longest ever relationship. I have been with Luke for 2.5 years. How would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion sense is plain. I like wearing men's hoodies. Like today I'm wearing a men's hoodie. This one is probably like the comfiest hoodie I've ever owned in my life. I wear a lot of Luke's hoodies, but then I like really plain fashion, a white basic tee and a nice jacket or a cardigan, or like a chunky knit cardigan with some nice jeans. How many siblings do you have? I have one brother and I have my beautiful sister who is looking down on me now. What are your morning / evening routines? My morning routine usually, I've been sleeping in quite late recently, so I've been getting up at about 10:30. I wake up at about 10:15. I'll sit in bed for about 15 minutes, just wake up. I'll get up, open my blinds and my curtains, make my bed. I always brush my hair first thing in the morning, brush through my eyebrows and put lip balm on. I then go into the bathroom, brush my teeth, wash my face, and then I go downstairs, make myself a cup of tea, and whether I'm feeling breakfast or not that day, I'll have it. I usually just have plain porridge with a banana. And then my evening routine, depending on what the day has been like, but at the minute it's really simple. I just come upstairs, if I'm wearing makeup, take it off. I do like quite having baths at the minute. I got a lot of bath bombs for Christmas and I'm only now using them. So I have a bath or a shower. I like to put just YouTube on in the background, read some of my book, just message people, FaceTime people. I've been FaceTiming Lauren for hours. If you looked back, I think the other day we were on the phone for about 4.5 hours. I don't know where the time went, but we were just sitting there chatting. And then I go to bed. I always FaceTime, Luke always FaceTimes me at 10 o'clock on the dot, and we're on FaceTime for a couple of hours, and then I just go to sleep. Your most memorable vacation memory? Probably my most memorable was I went to Spain with all of my family. My dad came with us, and me, mum and my dad, and then all of my family. And I just remember just sitting by the pool, and my dad was teaching me and my cousin how to dive into the pool. And that's probably my favourite memory because it was just so hot, so lovely. Yes, that is probably my favourite. Do you have any bad habits? Biting my fingernails. I got gels done before all of this lockdown and they should last me, but I've decided to bite my nails. They haven't really last very well, sadly. And I pick my spots, or dry skin I just sit there picking, which isn't good. They're probably my baddest habits. What is your favourite Netflix show? I have two, but probably my all-time favourite is Peaky Blinders. Oh my gosh, I love that programme with a passion. I have watched that probably about 5 times now. It's life-changing. If you have not seen Peaky Blinders, you need to watch Peaky Blinders because it is life-changing. But if you're going to watch it with your children, don't, because it's a bit risky. Show us your songs tab on Spotify. I don't have Spotify, I use Apple Music, but this is my songs tab at the minute. I don't know if you can see. I have Drake's new song, Loving It. I have quite a lot of D&B on my phone because I like working out to that sort of music. Actually never thought I'd say this after going to his concert, but I'm loving Justin Bieber at the minute. So I've got him playing, I've got, yeah, just loads of different songs like Doja Cat, Drake, all of that. What is the craziest thing you've ever done? Probably, like I said in my last video, shaving half of my eyebrow off. Describe your first crush. My first crush was Zac Efron from when I watched the first High School Musical. So yes, it was Zac Efron, my first crush. Have you moved house and where to, and what is the experience? I have moved house quite recently. I've been in this house for a year in August. I don't really want to say where I live, but the experience, when you're packing all of your stuff away, it's exciting. And obviously the ideas of like my new room, the new atmosphere, that's all exciting. But when the removal men take your stuff off and are driving to your new house from your old house and you're locking the door, that's probably the hardest, and that's what got me. That was really hard, but I think it's a new experience. This is the first time I've moved house that I can remember, so it was quite an exciting experience, but it did get me quite a lot because I love my old home. Do you have any pets? Show them to us. Well, they're currently in the back garden. Athena is at her dad's. I can show you my current pets. This is Horace and Pippin, my little nuggets. They are the funniest things ever. They are my little guinea pigs, and I can show you my little baby. She's at her daddy's. There she is. What is your favourite colour? My favourite colours are monochrome colours, so black, white and grey. I do like pastel-y colours, but I don't usually wear them. Have you been to any concerts or festivals? Which was the most memorable? My God. When I was young, I went to a lot of Girls Aloud concerts. I loved Girls Aloud when I was young. I went to Justin Bieber in 2016 with Lauren. That was pretty sick. I went to a festival called Harlequin a few summers back with my friend Stella. That was pretty fun. That was really good. But to be honest, I think I enjoyed Justin Bieber the most out of all the concerts and festivals I've been to, because it was just so easy and I knew all the words, and it was just such a good atmosphere, and I went with my best friend, so it was really good. What are your favourite values in friends? People who are loyal to me in friends wise are my favourite value to have. People who check up on you, people who are just generally nice. Like, I don't want to have a bad atmosphere or made to feel bad about something. A friend should always have your back, in my opinion. How do you get along with your family? I am very close with my family, all of them. I have my family here. I have then my dad's side of the family who live over in Kings Lynn, Bury St Edmunds and that sort of way. And then I do have some family in Australia. I don't see them much. I am close with all of my family. Does anyone I made the most amazing lunch today. So I done a really good workout this morning. I followed one of Chrissy Sealer. Is it Chrissy Sealer? Chrissy Sailor? One of her workout routines this morning, and it was so good. And after that I was absolutely starving, so I made sweet chili chicken salad and it was banging, honestly. If you want to know what I did and stuff like that, please follow my fitness account. I will leave it in the description box below. How can you describe your personality in one word? I think all I could describe as hyper. I'm like a hyper puppy, really. What's the biggest struggle you've overcame? I don't want to go too much into it because it's quite personal, and the people who are around me at that time can know that I don't really want to talk about it much. But about 3 years ago now, I became very ill, and that was probably one of the darkest times. And I think if I didn't have Luke around that time, I would have really struggled, and I'd probably be still in the same position as I was then now, and my friends and stuff. So I'm very lucky to have those people. But yes, it was a big struggle to overcome, but yes, I'm still working on myself every day, and I think that's all you can really do, is just continue to better yourself. Even if other people don't think you need to, just continue to do it to make you feel better. Who is your role model? My role model is my mum. She's my bestest friend and just the most amazing woman you'll ever meet. What are you happiest within your life? I'm probably just happiest with my life. Like, that's all I can say. I'm really lucky for what I have and the people I have and the position I'm in and stuff. So all I can really say is I'm just so happy with my life. Who is your childhood best friend? Well, my childhood best friend was Lauren, and she is still my best friend. I have known Lauren since I was 4 years old. We met at brownies or rainbows, and we have been friends ever since, and she's like the longest friend I've ever had. What was your favourite / worst subject in school? My favourite was probably science, just because of how funny it was, and I think everyone can say that science was just so funny for them. I really enjoyed science, but I absolutely failed the exam, but I really enjoyed the lesson as it was just hilarious. But my worst subject in school was maths, and still to this day is maths, because I have something called dyscalculia, which is basically dyslexia for maths, and my brain just can't really, like, I look at an equation, and for most people an equation would be just a straight line of an equation, but mine, the numbers are just everywhere. It's very hard to explain. What are your pet peeves? I think the same as everyone, people chewing with their mouth open. That really annoys me. But also my other one, people breathing near me. It sounds really bad, but I can't, and I hate having people like sit on my, like, say someone was like laying on my shoulder and I could feel them breathing on me. That makes me want to be sick. Like, no way, no thank you. What is your favourite thing to order from Just Eat, Uber Eats or Deliveroo? There is a takeaway round near my house, and that is probably the best food I've ever had, and then it will be a fat Domino's. That is my favourite. You are going out with your friends, describe your night. Messy. That's all I can really say. Hilarious, messy, just a great night. Yeah, I think that's all I can describe it as. What social media are you addicted to? TikTok. If you can class that as a social media. I am addicted to TikTok. I love watching TikToks. The music from TikTok. A lot of my playlists are the songs from TikTok. Okay, so I think this is all I'm going to do, because I could go on forever answering these questions. But I really hope you enjoyed this video, and I shall see you in the next one.